Alright YouTube, welcome back to the Grim Tool Zone. Today we'll be looking at the special buys of the day here from Home Depot today. Currently at the time of the video, savings end in 12 hours and 7 minutes. Of course, at the posting of this video it could be less, but you still have till the end of today, so we just want to go ahead and get this video out of the way. If you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more tool deals and reviews in the future. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the cordless combo kits here. Looks like up to 25% off on these combo kits. You do have the atomic impact driver with the drill driver with the two, I believe 1.5 or 1.3 amp hour batteries, a charger and a bag with that brushed recep saw. Or you can just basically go ahead and get the drill driver there with the reciprocating saw, or the drill driver there with the circular saw. Again, both of these going for $199 and these going for $149. Out of these deals, we probably recommend just getting the one with the recep saw or the circular saw. So probably just want to skip on both of these here. But again, is this a good deal for both of these? In a way, yes it is, because if you think about it, these two combos there with the atomics, that combo with the drill driver and the impact is going for $149 currently. So if you think about it, you're pretty much paying 50 bucks for the recep saw or the circular saw, so that's a pretty good buy there. So those batteries aren't going to be able to have that tool have a lot of runtime. They're not going to run optimally, so you're going to want to pick up better batteries. Now switching over here, if we take a look, in our channel we have talked about this deal there for $199. You're going to want to pick a store that has it for $199. It is going for $219 in some stores. Probably just use zip code 75040. Go to the Rowlett store here. This is one of the stores that we found here that does have that $199 price. If we take a look at free gift and purchase here. However, if you just want to pick up batteries, you can pretty much select the most expensive tools currently, which are going to be the router and that jigsaw and the recep saw, the flexible circular saw, and that angle grinder. So we're going to go ahead and select the angle grinder just to show you. Now we'll add both to cart. Now checking the price on this deal, it is going to drop the batteries down to $99.50 if you just want to pick up batteries, so you're probably paying an extra $100 for batteries. So overall you're going to pay $199 plus an extra $100 for batteries, so it's going to pretty much bring the total to $299. Now do you want to pick up those batteries and these tools for $299? You probably do not, because again you have the power detect at Lowe's for $299 and you got the flexible advantage for $299, or I believe it's $399. Currently going on at the Home Depot, but you get 2 free tools, so you're going to get better tools and better batteries. So overall, if you already have some extra batteries there for DeWalt and want to pick up these tools, it's a great buy. But if you're just trying to get into the lineup, overall, not a great buy. Probably just want to skip on these if you don't have some higher amp hour batteries. Now again, looks like we do have the drill driver there. Again, the atomic brushless with an atomic oscillating tool. This is an amazing oscillating tool. However, for $50 more, you do have the atomic drill driver and the impact with the oscillating atomic tool. Again, all these tools are brushless with those small batteries. However, you're pretty much paying $149 there for that kit there with the drill driver and the impact with those small batteries. So you're getting the atomic brushless oscillating tool there, which is pretty much comparable to the XR. Now again, some people are going to say that the XR does have more power. Research here on YouTube trying to figure out what the difference was. Some people say that the XR is a little better. However, some people are saying that it's a similar tool. It's just that, of course, one color is silver metallic, that one's probably plastic, just black. But overall, 50 bucks paying for that oscillating tool is great because it is comparable to the XR. It is probably the same tool, just smaller. Again, not great batteries, but again, it gives you a nice compact size. You still want bigger batteries, but out of all the purchases here that we've shown, this is pretty much going to be the better buy. Now, we did want to talk about this one here. It looks like this is the Milwaukee. It says going to be the brushless fuel, so basically top of the line. If you check out VCG Construction's channel, looks like they did say that this is pretty much the top of the line here. You are getting Milwaukee 1/2-inch hammer drill, the impact driver, the 1/4 inch, which is amazing. This thing is a beast. You are getting 2.5 amp hour batteries, a good charger, and you're even getting a hard carrying case there. And on top of that, Looks like you are getting that 11-piece hole saw kit. That is the bimetal. I believe that is the one with the carbide tooth. Just the hammer drill with the batteries and all this is $3.99. So for $20 less, you're getting that hole saw kit, which is probably a $30-$40 value on its own. So you're getting more for $20 less. And of course, you're getting that one free tool there, similar with the Milwaukee had going on. So if we go ahead and take a look at that here in cart. Now again, here you do have your free selection of the tool you want. That is a brushed sander. You probably don't want that. But if we really want to hack it down, again, this is probably the better tool you want to get, or that jigsaw here. But let's go ahead and take a look to see this in cart. Now taking a look at the cart here, total is for $379. Again, same price. However, if you just wanted this set here with the drill driver, the impact, and the hole saw for $248, this is a great price, and also a decent price on that router, but not the lowest you could probably get it for. This is overall a great price. Probably recommend hacking this router down if you just wanted the router on its own with the kit there with the batteries. We're going to talk about that later. But overall, just for the day of today, $248 there with this whole kit is an amazing price, because again, just with all this without that hole saw is pretty much around $260, $268. So in this case, you're getting more for less. Now moving on here, we got the Milwaukee, got a 7-2 tool there with the Shockwave bits. You are getting quite a lot of tools here. I do believe though it's a 3 amp hour battery and a 2.0. Again, if you really want to get in that Milwaukee, you can. We probably recommend just passing on this deal altogether, since you can probably get into the fuel line like we talked about here, hacking this down, and then probably getting some extra batteries and hacking a tool down. You could do that, but unless you just want a lot of tools here from the red band, you could, but we probably just recommend passing on this deal altogether. Similar with this deal here, again, probably pass it unless you need those. Similar thing here, you just get some of the bits thrown in there for the same price as this, just not the drill bits. You are getting the impact driver bits. Now moving on, we probably think this is a better deal altogether here. You are getting brush tools there, but you are getting a recip saw, the two-handed recip saw, and the impact wrench. You are getting two 3 amp hour batteries. If we take a look here, a charger, a bag. Now again, we probably think this is a better deal here. You are getting two 3 amp hour batteries, that two-handed recip saw, the oscillating tool, and the grinder here. Not the best grinder, but this is a pretty good reset, pretty good multi-tool. And again, you are getting that impact wrench there with some socket sets for $509. It's not the best deal, however, out of all these deals here with the brushed Milwaukees, we probably think this is the better deal, pretty much $74.39, but you are getting a little bit more. Perhaps some of the essential tools you might need, except for maybe a circular saw. However, if you don't need a circular saw, or you just have a corded one, this is a pretty good buy if you are really wanting that Milwaukee brand, but you probably just recommend passing it all together. Now you got some of the rigid 18 volts here. Of course, it does have that lifetime service agreement. Here you got that subcompact bandsaw, and it looks like you got the subcompact cutoff tool there. Now you got the impact wrench there, and it looks like you got the inflator again. It looks like this little clip as well. Probably recommend passing on it. Not great. Sounds a little overpriced. You got a glue gun here for Ryobi with the Bluetooth speaker and a little area light. A pretty decent deal if you're somebody who's just into crafting. Not the best deal, but pretty decent for the Ryobi line here. Now you got a flashlight there along with the subcompact area light for $69. Pretty cheap and inexpensive, however not the best deal. You can probably get some flashlights there when they're on clearance, probably for like $20, $6 a piece. We have seen them going on sale with the Craftsmans and the Cobalts. But if you feel the need for $69, a pretty decent price. Now you got the rigid here, 18 volt, the brushless 3-tool combo kit. You do have that hammer drill there. You do got the impact driver. Again, this looks like it's a compact. I could potentially be wrong. You got the max output battery, the 4 amp, a 2 amp, a charger, and a bag with the vacuum. Looks like this is a pretty good deal if you really wanted to get into rigid. Again, you're getting their newer tools there with the newer batteries, an alright charger there, and a nice bag, and the vacuum for $259. It's not great, not really giving you a whole lot of savings, but it is a pretty decent deal. And it looks like all these glue guns are sold out here as well. So again, kind of a lot of things are selling out now. Got some of the rigid tools here selling out. However, currently with the deal, if you wanted to go in store, you can pretty much build your own rigid line. Again, you buy the 2 tools, the 3 tool, the 4 tools, you do get some decent savings. Not the best savings, but some decent savings. Now it looks like you got the M12 Fuel 12 volt brushless cordless hacksaw there with some reciprocating saw blades. Is this the best deal? $179 pretty much is what that recep saw goes for with the whole kit. They're just kind of including some reciprocating saw blades there. Not really any good reciprocating saw blades, so if you wanted to, you could, but probably just a pass. You can probably wait till that M12 hacksaw is hackable and get it cheaper, and then just pretty much using some other kind of reciprocating saw blades on it. Now you got another Milwaukee M12 Tool Kit there. You got the subcompact bandsaw and the really compact one-handed reciprocating saw there with 2 batteries. I believe that's a 4 amp hour battery, could be a 3 amp and a 2 amp hour battery with the bag and a charger. And it looks like this is probably one of the better deals here, saving you $148. That reciprocating saw is really compact. It fits really nice in your hand, and you got that bandsaw there if you feel the need there for $229. A pretty okay deal, just not the best deal out there. And now it looks like you got the rigid 18 volt max output. Again, the new batteries with the 4 amp and the 2 amp, and you are getting quite a better charger here. Again, they are advertising twice more power, 3 times more runtime compared to some of their other batteries. Looks like for $149, saving you 40% off, $99 there. I have seen this deal in the past with the 2 4 amp hour batteries for the same price for $149, so you're getting 2 amp hours of runtime there less. But not a bad deal, just not a great deal. If you are looking for rigid batteries, you could pick that up. Now again, you got the M12 Fuel with the impact driver there. You are getting a battery, it's probably a 3 or a 4 with the 2 amp hour battery there thrown in with a nice bag, a charger. That oscillating tool, despite being brushed, is actually really amazing. It is decent. It has nice power there, it's compact, and then you got that rotary tool there for $229. This is a pretty good deal. You are getting a brushless fuel impact driver, you are getting a nice oscillating tool and a rotary tool if you need it there for $229, saving you $177 till the end of today. So overall, a pretty good deal on this set here. Now we're kind of moving on here, vice versa compared to the other ones. Instead of the drill driver, you are getting the multi-tool here. Again, probably pass on this deal for $149. Because for $50 extra, you can pretty much grab the drill driver there from the deal we discussed up top. Again, we pretty much talked about this one. You probably wouldn't want to get these because those batteries are just going to be horrible for that resub saw and circular saw. You're not really going to get any runtime. And again, I thought this was kind of funny because that whole kit is $149, so they're just literally advertising this all over again as a deal of the day. But really, it's just the atomic set there that you can pick up for $149. So again, this is a pretty decent deal, but I mean, it is going on in the holiday prices anyway. And again, you got the same thing vice versa. So really not deals of the day. If you just wanted to pick it up that way, you could, but just know that you can pretty much pick this setup during the holidays. Now, like, so you got that 15 amp corded 12-inch sliding bevel compound miter saw here. Got a 12-inch saw blade, 32 tooth. You got the blade wrench, the dust bag, and the material clamp there. A nice deal for $199 here, saving you $120 there until the end of today. Now it looks like you got the similar deals here, the 15 amp there miter saw with the heavy duty miter saw stand, and it looks like another heavy duty miter saw stand there. This is going to be the sliding compound bevel miter saw though here. Now going on here, you got an M12 brush drill driver, you got a right angle there. Looks like that's a 6 amp hour battery and a 2 amp hour battery. For that 6 amp hour battery, that's actually a pretty great deal for $179. Again, not everybody needs brushless tools, but this is actually a really nice tool set if you are just somebody like a homeowner or just somebody needing to get into those tight spaces, not doing a whole lot of work. That 6 amp hour battery and another battery there with the charger in the bag. The drill driver and the right angle is really good. You can pretty much use that drill driver there to pretty much get all your applications done. And then that right angle pretty much getting into those tight spaces, saving you $128, 42% off. That's a pretty decent deal. Now, so you got the rigid 18 volt brushless drywall screw gun there with the collated attachment, or basically the silencer as I like to call it. You got a 2 amp hour battery, the max output, so the new batteries. You don't have a charger, so for $149, not a superb deal. Unless you have rigid chargers and batteries or just planning to get into the rigid line in the future. Not a bad deal, but again, no charger, so not a super great deal. Now moving on here to some of the bare tools, you got the M12 Rotary Tool with the crown stapler and a 6 amp hour battery. Pretty nice price for $149. I believe this crown stapler normally goes for $129. I believe this goes for $79. 6 amp hour battery, I've seen it sometimes as cheap as $75. Buying these separately is going to cost you around $200, if not a little more. For $149, if you're already in the M12 line, you're looking to get a 6 amp hour battery, a stapler, and a rotary tool. This is actually a pretty nice price, saving you $120 until the end of today. And it looks like this deal is sold out there with the rigid, with the 2 4 amp hour batteries, the charger, and the bag. Now it looks like we got the 2 20-foot tape measures there with the 15-foot reach there, and some pretty nice screwdrivers. Looks like that is for $39.97 until the end of today, so basically $40. You can pretty much pick up those tape measures for probably $15 on their own, $14.99 at Acme Tools, if I'm correct. The screwdrivers, you can probably pick them up for $19 at Ace Hardware, if I'm correct as well. So probably buying them separately may be cheaper, but again, Acme Tools, you need to have $199 for free shipping. The screwdrivers are actually pretty nice. Again, probably not a super great deal. You're kind of just paying them separately there at the holiday prices. So really not a super exclusive deal here. Now moving on to the Milwaukee Pry Bar Set there with the hooks and the pick mechanical tool set. Again, some of the screwdrivers. You do have a storage tray. You got an 8, 12, 18, and 24 inch long. Now again, is this a good deal? Probably not. Looks like it's a little expensive even at $69. Again, Milwaukee tools are pretty pricey for what you're getting. Now, is it a good quality? Yeah, sure. But can you get other tools at similar quality, if not the same quality, for cheaper? Yes. Like the Huskies, Craftsmans, and Cobalts, you could probably get them cheaper. But again, if you just have to have that Milwaukee brand, sure, you can go ahead and get them. But overall, just note that you're not pretty much getting a whole lot of bang for your buck with those deals. Probably just paying for the brand name on there. Now you got the Milwaukee fastback knife there, the camo stainless steel spring knife, and you got the 2 tape measures there for $37. Not super savings there. Again, saving you $27 until the end of today. Now going on, you can pretty much get these screwdrivers there with the fastback knives. Looks like it is going for $39. These fastback knives are going for probably for $14.99 at the deals. And again, the screwdrivers at Ace Hardware are going for $19.99. So if you buy them separately, you pretty much get $35. So this probably isn't a great price. Again, you got some of these here. You got the cutting pliers, you got the nose pliers, you got the jaw pliers, you got the leverage pliers with the crimper and the comfort grip pliers here as well. $69, again a little overpriced unless you just have to have that Milwaukee brand name. Now moving on here to Milwaukee, you got the combinations here of those pliers. Looks like you do have that screwdriver there with the fastback knife. Again, for 44 bucks, a little overpriced, but for some knives, some pretty decent hand tools that pretty much just look fresh. Not a bad price, but again a little overpriced. Now again, you got some Shockwave Milwaukee Impact Duty titanium drill bit sets. You always pretty much want to pick up titanium. For $42, it's not a bad price. It's a pretty decent price there for 46 pieces in total, especially for Milwaukee. They make great drill bits. And again, being titanium, and it looks like these are the ones that can fit in your impact driver, so pretty versatile. You can pretty much use them in both tools. $42, not a bad price. Now going on here, similar deal, except just with the 95-piece bit set there. Again, $37, not a bad price here for everything in total. Now actually, you got those auger bits there going up to the maximum of 1 inch for $36.99, not a bad price. However, looks like Spider does also have some for $19 there for a 3-piece at Lowe's, and I believe it does go for more than 1 inch if you just need to get those. You are getting 4 pieces there, or 8 pieces in total here as well. Looks like those 4 pieces separately are going to come out to $18. Now again, you got the same here bits there with the Switchblade Plumbers Kit 9-piece for $119, or you just got both of these sets there instead. A 10-piece total here. You are getting 2 quantities for $209. If you do need those, you can grab them. Looks like you are getting savings of 130 pieces there. Again, I probably never really needed to get into these, so I'm not too sure on the retail price on them, but it looks like some pretty decent savings there if you do need them. Now it looks like you are getting here that bit set with the pack out. Looks like the bits are the titanium bits there that can pretty much be used on the impact driver, and that pack out bit set there for 55 bucks. Pretty decent deal. But if you just need that pack out, we did talk about that in one of our previous videos there. Thanks to Joel the Tool Guy who found that deal. Now you got some of the Diamond Max hole saw blades here, 4 pieces for $29. You got the Big Hawk Carbide hole saw kit there, 20 piece for $199, saving you $156. Looks like a pretty good deal, or at least it sounds like it. Now I actually kind of thought about this one here for a second. Looks like you got the Milwaukee multi-tool bit there. So looks like you got the oscillating tool blades and you got some reciprocating saw blades. Now, kind of looking at this, just those oscillating blades here, that whole kit, if that is the same kit, is going for $49. So kind of thinking about it, you are getting those reciprocating saw blades there for pretty much $65. So it's actually a pretty nice deal if you want to pick up that set there from Milwaukee. You can probably just pick up this set instead, or you got the 10 blades here for $36.99. Now you got a 12-piece here for $44.97, so probably pass on this one unless you just really need those hard cases, but you can pretty much pick up that promo going on for holidays for $49. Probably get you a little better. Again, it looks like that is one of the pack outs. Or you can pick up some of these Milwaukee Sawzall blades for $29. Again, not a super great deal here. Probably pick up this deal instead because you are getting some of the demolition here. It looks like this is going to be with the 2 Carbide blades there. This is the Carbide 2, the record blade, and the axe blade for $32, saving you $60. This is a way better deal than this one here. So if you want some recep saw blades, this is actually a pretty decent deal. We're going to talk about another recent deal there in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. Now going on here, this is going to be the Shockwave bit set, 120 pieces with the right angle. Probably want to skip on this one since currently the DeWalt one is going for $9 with the right angle from DeWalt. Now going on here, you have 120 pieces there for $39.97. That's a pretty decent price on some bits if you just need a whole lot of them. Again, these are the Shockwave Impact Duty, Shockwave Alloy Steel Drill bits here with the socket set there, the 3/8. That's a really nice socket set. Those are the squared sockets. And with those bits for $109, just that socket set alone is pretty much worth $99. So for $10 more, you are getting some bits thrown in there included. So if you are somebody who is planning to get some bits from Milwaukee and that socket set, you might probably want to grab this deal since you are getting those bits there for $10. So pretty good price there, saving you $129, 54% off. So that's going to be it for today's video. So if you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and like and subscribe. We are pretty much brand new to YouTube. We pretty much just started last week. But if you enjoy this type of content, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. We'll see you on the next one. Again, this holiday season, shop responsibly. Take care, y'all.